Here are 3 easy things you can do to speed up your PC with a bonus tip at the end. So all these tips are going to help you improve your performance on your PC, but number 1 might be the easiest and most beneficial, especially if you don't own an SSD. And this is something I recommend every PC user do, no matter how experienced you are in Windows 10. And with all that said, number 1, I'm going to show you how to disable unnecessary startup apps. To do this, you're going to want to right click on your taskbar, hit Task Manager, then click the Startup tab, sort by status enabled, and every app that you see enabled is an app that starts up immediately when you start up your computer. So any app that you don't need immediately to start up, you're going to want to right click on it, hit disable, and now the next time you boot up your computer, that app will not start up immediately. Also keep in mind, just because you disabled some apps on startup doesn't mean you can't run them in the future. You can always manually start them up and they'll run just as designed. So now that we disabled the unnecessary startup apps, we have to go through and disable some of the unnecessary services that programs install. And to do that, you're going to go into your search bar in the bottom left, type in services, hit the services icon, and then the services box should pop up, and you want to sort by startup type, where automatic is on the top. And similar to the startup apps, these are services that are starting up automatically whenever your computer boots up. And what you're going to want to do is go through each service and determine if it's needed, and if it's not needed, right click on it, hit properties, and then change the startup type to manual and hit apply. So the next time you boot up your computer, that service won't start automatically, but if you start a program that requires that service will then start up. Now I will say, be careful what services you disable. If you're unsure what the service does, either Google it or just leave it alone. So if you notice your computer's running slow and you don't know exactly why that is, it could be because you have some malicious software installed on it, in which case you're going to want to scan for viruses on your computer. Now that's something everyone should know by now, but maybe you have your antivirus disabled or you're just running a bad piece of software, in which case I recommend you go download Malwarebytes. It's a free antivirus program. And once you get that installed, you're going to want to run a complete scan on your computer and get rid of any viruses or malicious software that is on your PC. If you made it this far, here's a bonus tip for you. It's going to require you to spend a little bit of money, but it's probably the most impactful thing you can do on your computer, and that is to buy an SSD. If you're just running a regular HDD in your PC, then you're going to want to buy an SSD. It's going to drastically improve your startup times and any program or game that you run on that SSD. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow, comment, like, and share. We out.